So hello there, who are you and what is your role here?
Hello, I'm Ray Roocroft, and I'm the CS manager here at Foundry 42 UK.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here approximately 5 months, just shy of 5 months. I joined in January of 2016.
So 5 months, what would be a typical day for you?
Typical day. Well, there's not a typical day, I will give you that. Helping backers, I'm a backer myself, so I know what it's like on the other side of the curtain. For sure, I mean, we deal with the ticketing system, so whenever you come through to the support desk, myself and the team will help on that side. We're also doing a lot of community outreach, so at the moment we're kind of looking at Twitter, on Reddit, we've done occasional Facebook stuff, and occasionally you might see us jumping in the game as well. It's always nice to see the support team there and help people along, yeah.
So how did you come to be at CIG? Was it from backer status to working here?
Was indeed. It was basically, I was a customer experience manager over in Clitheroe, which is about 50 miles away from here. I was a backer from early 2014. Loved the game, and I literally every single minute of every single day I was checking for new information that I could just consume, and it got to a point where I was like, right, okay, I'll take a break. So I took a 6-month break. I was like, right, I'll come back in 6 months and see what's up to date and stuff. And as soon as I did that, my better half said, look, I've seen a job on the CIG website. Have you seen it? Lo and behold, happened to be for the customer support manager. And at the time, it just seemed like the perfect transition. So it was an absolute dream come true to be able to convert both what I love doing as a job and what I love doing outside of my job into one. Yeah, beautiful.
So what were you doing specifically before CIG?
So as a customer experience manager, I was working at a media company where we produced page-turning magazines, documents that could be viewed on iPads, on internet browsers, and part of my job was to build customer relations and really kind of get to know customers, and that way they feel a lot more confident in you. You can be more happy in your job, and it just builds a kind of an element of trust. And I absolutely love doing that. I love working with customers, and it's especially relevant here simply for the fact that I am a backer as well as the customer support manager. So I can honestly see from both sides of the table. When we say that the team has got genuine empathy, we really do, because we know exactly what people are going through when, they might have missed a sale, they might have, messed something up where they want to revert things, whatever it may be, we know where they're coming from.
Do you have any advice for people wanting to get into the games industry?
Obviously coming from, not from the games industry, but kind of headfirst into it, I would say look out for the opportunities, just personally, because I've done what I enjoyed the most. I've not tried to remold myself into something else. The opportunity came at the right time and the right place, and maybe that would be the same for those guys. But I know a lot of people that have come from other games companies that, they absolutely love what they're doing, and that's why they enjoy the job so much. So I would research and investigate to see whether that's the job for them, and if it is, pursue it as much as possible. Yeah. So
customer service, you must have quite a rewarding job. Can you tell us what your most rewarding job that you've done to date is so far?
Do you mean the task in the job that I'm in at the moment? Or?
Yeah, well, any general, really, to date.
To be honest with you, the most rewarding part of doing my job, especially as the manager, is that I get people that are in situations that are kind of hard to deal with over a digital medium. If people are going through hard personal circumstances, if they've got a lot of negativity coming our way, I often want to be able to and elect myself to deal with those, because I don't see it as dealing with rather than understanding them and bringing them round to a better way of thinking. And when I say that, I don't mean from a business perspective, I mean from a personal perspective, because there was actually a forum post quite recently where a chap had emailed in saying that he'd gone through hard times, he's got various medical expenses, and this was caused by a fight that he was in trying to protect someone. So I took it upon myself, and the team took it upon themselves to contact him, to reach out and say, look, we're really sorry about this. Tell us about yourself. We told him about ourselves. And we actually sent him a little gift to perk himself up. And he posted back saying, you know what, this has really made my day. That sort of thing, you can't ask for anything better. So that's what we try to achieve with every single person now going forward, and I hope that we do.
That's good. There's not many companies where the company and the customer talk so directly in such an informal at times way. It's nice. So what is your favourite ship and why?
Freelancer Dare.
That was
I call it
a
the
very
Dare,
quick answer.
Yeah, no way. It can't be anything else but that. I don't know what attracted me to it. It was the front of the Freelancer Dare where it's got the antennae coming out the top of it, and I thought it looked really aggressive, and yet obviously it's to do with exploration. It's got a bit of cargo, it's got some fighting capability, with those sizable guns on the side of it. I just thought that I need that in my life. Really, really do. So as I initially backed for an ORMR package, I think it were, and then as soon as I got the money together, I was like, that's fine.
Are you hoping to do exploration on release then?
Not primarily. At the moment, I'm a backer with 3 different chips at the moment. So I've got a Freelancer Dare, I've got a Mustang Beta as my kind of personal transport, if you will. And I think it's a Gladius that's my fighter at the moment. So what I want to be able to do is do a bit of exploration, do a bit of fighting, and then if you need to go down to a planet or something, jump in the Mustang and go and do whatever business that you need to do.
So how helpful in your job have you found things like Reddit, Discord and social media? How much has it helped you get through customer service?
It's really, really good to see what people put on social media, simply for the fact that they vent more on social media. They really do put what they think and what they really feel. And, just today, went onto Facebook, on Star Citizen UK, and saw someone that was a bit disgruntled. Reached out to him and said, look, send me in a ticket. Tell me what you're thinking and what I can obviously see that you're disgruntled. Tell me why. And we need to know what the problem is before we can sort it. As much as we try and help, we're not mind readers. So if a person comes in and just lays it out on the table, look, this is why I'm disgruntled. How can you help me? We'll do our utmost. And that's what, in terms of customer support, that's the best thing about going onto Reddit, to Twitter, to Facebook.
At the end of the day, you're human beings as well. So the worst that could happen from asking is, sorry, we can't this time, maybe another time.
Of course, I hope that people see that as well, in the fact that we are backers. Therefore, we want to do as much as we would expect back from customer support at CIG. So if we physically can't do something, we'll go to the ends of the earth to do what we can. But if we're physically unable to do something, we try to offer an alternative, maybe, or we just say, sorry, I'm put it out there. I can't do this for you. Maybe I can do this. Maybe you'd prefer this ship, or maybe you'd prefer this perk, or something like that. Try and bring them around to that sort of thing, because you do get people that think that you can just twist and turn everything, but unfortunately that's not the case. I'd love to be able to.
Earth or Terra?
I think I'd always be for Earth. I think that's an original. Yeah, anybody from Earth would say Earth. If you're saying Terra, then you're a newborn baby. Yeah.
So before we let you escape, is there anything you'd like to say directly to the 3 people watching this?
The 3 people watching this. It's been a fantastic journey so far, and to be honest with you, I cannot wait for the future of this. I've only been here for 5 months, and yet on day 1, when I transitioned from a backer on the 3rd of January to the 4th of January when I was CS manager, and I saw exactly what was going on in here, I knew that I was in the right place at the right time, personally and for this game. Any and all grievances or any doubts that you ever had kind of get washed away, and you go, this is going to be an amazing journey. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes, and I just can't wait to show you guys the latest and greatest stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping that everyone enjoys the journey as much as I will.